All right, before we get into this video, or before you guys are actually watching this video, this is like film post recording, but I realized that I did like a lot of things where I mentioned like, oh, I saw this on YouTube or something like that. So I'm just gonna mention all the YouTubers that I watch pre like ordering all this stuff from the sale. So we're gonna start it off with Atrocious Jake, which I didn't start watching until like technically after this video was filmed, but I actually like, enjoy his content. So HBO manga, Jake the Pog, East Coast manga, Scam Bully reviews, Simon Saburo, Sufferance, I think that's how you say that. Super Eye Patch Wolf, which I think we actually mentioned by name, or at least like show like a thumbnail of that. The Dark Sage, The Masked Man, The Prom G, and Suki No. So they're all the people that I watched before this. So if you guys like wondering like, yo, you mentioned like you watch like collection videos. Those are like generally the people that I watch before watching this video. So if you guys want to check those, I recommend all of them. But yeah, let's go get into the video.
All right, so today we're going to be filming a manga unboxing video. As you see, we have all these boxes right here. Way too much manga in my opinion, but you know, it is my first time like really getting into the hobby of collecting manga, stuff like that, reading manga and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to be opening up all these things right here. We have like two box sets, I believe, and then a lot of single volumes, multiple boxes. Like we got some stuff from Right Stuff, we got some stuff from Books a Million. We have a box set from Books a Million, and then other various singles that we have scattered throughout here. Like you see some stuff from Amazon and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. All right, so to start it off, we have One Piece here. We have Volume 100 in the Japanese version. I just now started collecting One Piece. I've watched all, up to date to like episode 1019. I'm waiting for Wano to finish, and then I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to reread all of One Piece. I have box set 1 already, and I have box set 2. I could probably show that on camera at like, or show you a picture of that at a later time. But yeah, I went the Volume 100 of the Japanese edition. They come like really nice. Like they have like this whole flap thing, which I've heard about, and then like it's just like a really nice thing about Volume 100. Of course, like I feel like it's one of the things you have to get. Even if you're like not that big of One Piece fan, but like 100 volumes is kind of crazy. Yeah, we got Volume 100 of One Piece. All right, so moving on, we're gonna go over this whole Right Stuff box that we have. We have like two Right Stuff orders, so we're gonna go over the first one. Starting off, we have Mob Psycho here. So we have volumes 1, we have volume 2. We have basically everything but volume 5. I didn't realize I didn't order it. I just now taking stuff out the box. I was like, yo, what the heck? Where the heck is the fifth volume at? But like, I was like, yo, then I checked and I was like, oh, I didn't order it. So we got 4. We skip, as I said, to 6, and then we have 7, 8, and then we have the Reagan story. I believe that's how you say his name. The Reagan story right there. I actually did not like the anime that much, but apparently it's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna try the manga. Maybe the manga will be better. Those are all the spines. Spines look pretty dope. But we'll see. Hopefully the manga is better and then I don't regret this purchase. But yeah, somebody like the manga or the anime didn't really appeal to me that much. But we'll see what happens. I'm of course going to try reading this. I might read this pretty soon. Once I get the 5th volume. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the rest of this Right Stuff box. So next thing we have is the Cowboy Bebop, which is another thing that like I don't know why, but it just did not hit like that. People be like, oh yeah, the music is like absolutely fire, but like the music is cool, but like the story like it didn't hit for me. So but yeah, we got Cowboy Bebop 1, 2, and 3 right here. The cover's pretty dope. I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't get it, man. We're still gonna try reading it. Maybe the story is just better, and I just something I missed there. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Cowboy Bebop. But yeah, moving on here, we have Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I like the first season, and I think I might start collecting it. But we had the 0th volume. Is that how you say it? 0th volume. But we got Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I'm excited to read that. I think this is the one the movie is based on. I have not seen the movie, but I am excited to read this volume of it right here. We have is Made in Abyss. So we have volume 5, 6, 8, and 9. We have a volume just like scattered throughout. These were the only ones that were in stock, but I don't know. I was watching like something on YouTube, and I was like, "Yo, Made in Abyss is like hits," but yeah, they're still in plastic, which is like I think it's like the only thing in this box is still in plastic. But there it is, right there, 5, 6, 8, and 9. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, it's good. Hopefully, I can get 1 through 4, and I can actually start reading it. But moving on, we have this series, which like somebody, I again, like I don't. I think at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna like tell you guys everything I watch to make me go out and buy these series. But we have this series right here. It's I believe it's called Planets, or is it Planets? I don't really know. It looks like Planets, but it might be Planets. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. The description I heard of it was pretty good. I don't exactly remember, as I said, what this stuff was about, but should be interesting. Hopefully, it's good. We'll see what happens. If it's not good, I guess you could just sell it, or I don't know, figure something out, man. Next thing we have is I have no clue what this is actually. We have Heavenly Delusion. As I said, no clue what this is. Hopefully it's good. As I said, let me know down in the comments if you guys think any of these series are good or what I should read first. I think I'm going to. We have some later on that we're going to read first, but after that, I don't really know. But Heavenly Delusion right here. Interesting covers, interesting art style. I've actually never seen this kind of art style, but we'll see what happens. As I said, don't really know much about any of these series. I don't know how good this video is about to be, but Heavenly Delusion right there. Also, I have no place to put all this stuff, but I just now finished reading Dragon Ball Z, which is like my first time experiencing the whole thing. But Heavenly Delusion right there. Next, we have Attack on Titan Before the Fall. I have no clue what Before the Fall actually is, but I do like the anime for Attack on Titan, so Before the Fall might be interesting. Um, I guess it's like a prelude to Before the Wall Fell. So obviously, because that's like the title of the thing, but yeah, we'll see how it is. I'm guessing it's going to be like an action heavy series. It's not going to be really much about like the whole thing that I think really makes Attack on Titan good, but or really makes Attack on Titan like one of my favorite shows right now. I heard the ending wasn't that good in the manga, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna get the final part, season part, whatever it is. I'm gonna get that, and then we'll see how it ends. But yeah, Attack on Titan Before the Fall right here. I'm actually going to probably read this pretty early on, but there it is. Next thing we have is another anime that I don't know. I don't know what's with me and collecting things that like it just didn't hit. But we got Ajin. Part of the reason I want to collect is like the spines are kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. We have 1 through 5, but there it is. Look at that Ajin. Again, I saw like a review on it. The covers look like the art on the actual books. Is that what the people get mad if I call these books? But the cover on these actual books look absolutely fire. So I'm excited to read this. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully I don't just what's the name regret my purchase, stuff like that. But as I said, we will see what happens. Moving on, we have I have no clue. I guess it's an isekai. Got Lord of Life in Another World. It seemed interesting. Whoever described it to me made it seem interesting enough. I was like, yo, this one might be good. You see, we have like this thing right here. This is for we have Insight Mario Volume 1, but this is so I can see like actually where the recording like the frame is. But we have this right here. I don't. That's it. I don't know a lot about any of these series. This is like as I said, my first time getting into manga, so it looked interesting. I was like, you know what? Why not let it fly? We got the first 5 volumes. A lot of this is because the Right Stuff sale. It was like pretty good sale on some items. I didn't realize like it was already 20% off, but yeah, I guess you live and you learn. So I thought like the 20% off, like the sales was like a limited amount of time. I didn't realize that's just how they sold stuff. But yeah, all right, man. So we're back. I decided we're gonna record this video a different way. I was about to just like open every single box after, but like I realized we have like way too much to be doing that. It's gonna take way too long. So we're starting off. I basically just took everything out the box. I have it like in stacks by like series. So we're starting off with stuff we have like rogue copies of. So we have like a copy of Cold Face Bookseller Honda Song. Apparently, it's about a manga seller, which in like a manga shop in Japan. I don't know. It sounded interesting to me. We have Crazy Food Truck. As you can see, we have Bleach. I heard Crazy Food Truck is like one of the best ones going on right now. I think it only has like 2 volumes. I got the only got the first one. We have Bleach. I apparently need to reread Bleach or rewatch Bleach because it didn't hit for me the first time. I don't know. A lot of these series don't hit for me. That are supposed to be like classics and stuff like that. They don't hit. But I apparently need to rewatch Bleach, which is actually what we're going to do. I'm going to reread Bleach because I realize that reading is a lot faster than like watching the whole thing. So we're gonna reread Bleach. But yeah, that is it for the rogue copies that we have. I call them rogue because they're just like random copies that I only have like 1 volume of. Even though they're all just the first volume. But moving on. An ongoing series I actually really enjoy. I got the first one, and then I was like, yo, the series seems pretty dope. But we have Kaiju number 8, volumes 2 and 3. I really like the first one. It ended off on a cliffhanger, which is why I kind of got so much because I don't like just like ending off on cliffhanger. That stuff pisses me off. So we got Kaiju number 8, volumes 2 and 3. This is probably gonna be like one of the series that like there's gonna be a couple of series here that I'm gonna like read once I cut this video out and I clean up all this mess in my room right now. But Kaiju number 8 is one of those series. Another one of those series is Fire Punch. I read the first one. We got all of it because some of this stuff is actually out of order. But we got 2, 3, 6. We got 4 right here. Then we have 5 right here. it seemed pretty dark to me, which I kind of liked. Um, because basically, a guy's like just eternally on fire because he's like he apparently has like a healing factor. But yeah, I was like, yo, that sounds pretty interesting. Some messed up stuff happens throughout the course of it. I don't really know about these covers. These covers are kind of not for me. But yeah, we got these fire punch. I'm trying to reorder these, but got this fire punch right here. I like the spines more, to be honest. But yeah, we got the fire punch right here. Moving on to something else that we have. I read part of the first volume. I didn't finish it because I wanted to get more. But we have, but apparently it's like a classic series. Like apparently this guy's like goated. I don't really know that much about his work. I think we have something else from the same person. But we got this 20th Century Boys. I believe these are called the Perfect Edition. I know the Monster one is called the Perfect Edition. I haven't gotten any of those, but I think they're by the same person. But got 20th Century Boys 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one right here. Apparently this has like a top tier antagonist, which is like once I heard that from somewhere. As I say, I want to name all the people that like recommended me stuff throughout like their content creation stuff like that. I heard that from somewhere. It's like if you have like a peak antagonist, like I'm going to read your series or watch your series or whatever it is. If you have peak antagonist, like that's for me. Moving on, we have some stuff that like just kind of random volumes of stuff that I have. So starting off, we have D Gray Man. Um, there's some random copies 13, 15, 25, 11, 26, and 27. Apparently, this is hard to collect. One of my IRL friends recommended this to me. So I was like, you know what? Why not let it fly? And we end up getting like five of them. I can't actually read it because I don't have 1 through 12. So I can't just start on 13. That would be kind of weird. But something else we have. Another thing, the same person recommended me actually. We have Siren right here. These are actually like kind of messed up. I don't know why I stacked these like this, but we have Siren, number 15, number what is that? 9, 12, 6, and 11. I read the first volume on the Viz Media app. Is it like I don't know, I also want to know this. Let me know down in the comments. Is it weird to say the Viz Media app? Every single time I hear somebody like bring up like reading it on their phone, which I think they're like the same thing as they say the Shonen Jump app. I don't really get the difference. Let me know down in the comment section. But we have volumes of random copies of Siren. I read the first one. It seemed kind of interesting. I was like, the same person recommended me. I was like, you know what? Why not? Something else we have, something that I've already actually watched. I just want to collect the manga for it. So we have Hunter x Hunter. We have number 8, number 7, number 6. We have some random copies because I don't really care about reading this in order. So I'm just going to wait till I finish all of it. But we have number 3 and number 2. We actually already have number 1. I don't know when I'm actually going to read this. As I said, I've already watched it, so we'll see what happens there. So yeah, that should be interesting. I don't know. Maybe once we collect all of it, I'll start reading it. But or once I collect all of it, I'll start reading it. But moving on, we have another series that I've actually already watched, which so I'm not that big a priority to read. But the covers are awesome, so I was like, you know what, this is kind of like a must cop for me. So we got Parasite, number 5, number 4, number 3. I think is it taboo to say it like that? Number 5, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. We have number 2 right here, 8, 6, and 1. Actually, that means I actually have all of them. I got number 7 because I saw it on sale for like lower than what it was selling for on Right Stuff. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just get the whole series. One thing about these series, I don't know what I'm doing all these because like I don't have a shelf, so you're gonna see like a lot of copies of manga in this video, but like I don't have a shelf. I have no clue where this is gonna go. I think it's about to go like back in the box and like just come out when I'm ready to read it. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Moving on though, we have some copies of Vinland Saga. We have number 12, number 4, and number 1. I already have number 2 and 3. So yeah, we just need to read number 1. I'm actually gonna reread it. Watched the first season. Apparently, this is like the manga is like a top tier manga, which is part of the reason why I got it. The reason why I have like a random number 12 because I saw it on sale on Amazon. If y'all see something on sale for like lower than it's on Right Stuff, it's like fast delivery and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and cop that. But first season was interesting. We'll see how the manga is. Hopefully, it's as good as I've heard. I don't really know I don't really know people's opinion on it, but from the person I watched, they said it was good. So we have a School of Frozen Time right here though. Number 4. I think this is 1 through 4. Yeah, 1 through 4. So, yeah, there it is right there. I don't really know anything about the series. Maybe it's like a mystery series. I don't really know. I saw a video on it. A lot of stuff I don't really remember why I actually got, which is kind of a problem. But we did get a lot of stuff, and I ordered this like weeks ago, and like maybe like a month ago at this point. But next we have Blow on the Tracks. I do remember it was like This is like a video called "A Manga That Breaks People" or something like that. I saw like a picture from this, and that thing terrified me. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to go ahead and get this. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. I'm pretty sure it's farther ahead than what I have, but I just wanted to get the first 6 volumes. If it was good, then I was going to continue getting. Which I mean, I liked it for the art. So as long as the art doesn't just like take a deep decline, then hopefully we shouldn't have a problem. But we'll see what happens. Next up, we have Inside Mari. We have Volume 3. I already had this volume. This is like, as I said, like a frame thing. But we have Volume 3. I do not have Volume 2 yet. It was out of stock when I got it, and I went to get it on sale. But yeah, like I saw the main character playing like Dark Souls, so I was like, you know what? I'm committed to this series regardless of what happens. But next up, we have something that another person IRL recommended. We have Berserk, Volume 4, 5. We have 1 through 5. Basically, you get 2, and we have 1 right here. This is another thing. As I said, there's gonna be a couple things I'm gonna read right when once this video finishes. We have Berserk. This is gonna be one of those things right here. I'm collecting in the singles. I know that there's deluxe versions. If it's that good, maybe I heard it's like double dip. You buy like it multiple times, but if it's really that good, I might get it again. Apparently, it's like another top tier manga, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it is, and hopefully, you have like a lot of fun. Hopefully, I have a lot of fun reading this right here. Something else that we got. I read the first volume of this series. It seems like a mystery series. I don't want to wait forever for a mystery series, so we got Pluto. Volume 2. As I said, already had the first one. Volume 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course 8 right there. I like the spines. Also, looks pretty dope. Once I get a shelf, I'll be able to look at all my beautiful spines, and yeah, look at that right there. Looks amazing. Moving on, we have a couple more things, and then we're gonna cut because I couldn't fit all this stuff in one area. But we have some Naruto light novels, or is that what they're called? They're called light novels. I don't really know, but yeah, we have Shikamaru's story, my favorite character. Itachi's story, he's overrated. Kakashi's story, pretty dope character. Another Shikamaru story, and then we got Naruto, another Itachi one, another Itachi one. Apparently, the Itachi one are like the best ones. I don't know because I haven't read. Or this one is Sasuke's one. What the heck? But yeah, I haven't read them. So, but apparently Itachi's the best one. We'll see what happens. I'm going to read these they're like books. So like I don't know when I'm actually about to get to this, but we have a lot of manga. So I don't know. Manga seems more interesting to me right now. Maybe just looking at pictures. Next up, we have Mashal. I read the first volume. It was kind of interesting, and so yeah, we just went ahead and got them. We have 1 through 6 right here. They're on like a bigger sale, so I was like, why not? Just to try it out. If I don't really like it, I could probably give it to somebody who does like it. If I know somebody who is reading a series like on the app. But yeah, we have volume 1 through 6 of Mashal. Last thing, I don't really know how to say this author's name. We're gonna call it the QH stuff. So we got Dark Dark. We have all of it because that was the one I thought was the most interesting, and because the other one was like out of stock. We have 1 through 4. This is another thing I'm gonna read. Like I think we have like 3 things I need to read like once this video finishes. But another thing that is a priority for me to read 1 through 4 of Die Dark, and then we have the Doro Hidoro, the volumes that were available because there were not that many available. So we have 1, 6. I don't think I'll separate this right, but 1, 5, 6, and 7. The covers look awesome, man. Like the character design looks amazing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get the ones that I see. And apparently it's like a dystopian thing. I don't know. Dystopian stuff sounds interesting to me. But yeah, it's it for this set of stuff right here. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the last set of stuff. All right, so we are back. We have some more stuff. Obviously, we have to get into because I have a couple more things, and we have like some figures, and we have 3 box sets that I want to show you guys. So first thing, we have Vagabond. Apparently it's like a samurai series. I got Blade of the Immortal, which we're gonna show a little bit later, but apparently it's actually supposed to be really good. Similar, I heard it has like a great forming arc. I don't exactly know what that means, but apparently Villain Saga has one as well. We'll see what happens. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys know anything about this series. Apparently it's supposed to be really good. It's actually pretty big. I like the spines though. I saw them all together. I was like, yo, the spines look pretty dope. Next we have, I'm not allowed to say this title because this title is way too long. We have some random volumes of, as I said, I'm not about to say this. But yeah, we have this. It looks like a kid series to me. I don't really know. Maybe it's like a mystery series. I don't actually know what's going on here. The characters look interesting. I don't know. This one looks kind of dope to me. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think I actually have all of this. I think we have like 1 through 5, and then we have 8 and like 10. So I don't know when I'm actually going to get to this. As I said, there are some series that are going to take priority here. Next up, though, we have another random volume. We have volume 2 of One Punch Man. I have volume 1 already. I already watched the first season, so it's not that much of a priority to read those right now. But if I see them at like really cheap prices, I'm gonna probably just go ahead and get them. Moving on, we have, I don't know how to say this either. I think it's Ikigami. The Ultimate Limit. We have volume 7, volume 6. These titles are these covers don't really have that much difference. Maybe that's the person in the back is like who is focused on. I don't really know. I saw like apparently it's like he has like a card that's saying somebody's about to die or something. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Can you read these like without like does it is it like have continuity? I don't really know. If it doesn't, I might start reading it like soon. But if it does, I'm gonna have to wait till I get 1, 2, and then we'll see about the rest of the series if I actually like it. But yeah. Moving on, we have the Hellsing Deluxe Edition. I don't really know that much about this series. I see it on people's shelves a lot. I've watched like basically what did before this video, or what I did before buying all this stuff. I watched like a bunch of collection videos. I watched top couple manga videos, top tens, like whatever it is, top ranking videos, ranking people's favorite mangas. But yeah, I see it on people's shelves a lot, and I watched the first episode. I was like, I guess we'll just get it. It was on sale, so yeah, there's Helsing. Um, Next up, we have Dragon Ball. The time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. I see it on the end of Dragon Ball Z Volume Flux. That's what I was reading. I was like, you know what, it might be interesting. The premise for it sounds interesting. I'm surprised. I don't know. Is it a joke that like the Yamcha is like just supposed to be? Is he's like supposed to be bad? Or that's just like I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me. Next up, I actually know who recommend or who the video that I watched that recommends. We have a message to Adolf, Volume 1 and 2. I believe this is from East Coast Manga. Um, so this is gonna be kind of interesting. I read a lot of my manga on like the train and at work. So I read a lot of my manga in public situations. I don't want to have to explain to somebody why I'm reading a story called The Message to Adolf. So I might actually just read this at home exclusively, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, should be interesting. Um, I don't really know. I already got 2 of them. I believe it's only 2. Is it even a manga or is it like a short story? Okay, yeah, it's actually that's how I just have looked inside, but it has like pictures and stuff. It's like looking like a comic book stuff like that. Next up, we have a random volume of Zom 100 because it's a zombie series and I'm interested in zombie series. Apparently, it's a good zombie series too. So yeah. Next, we have a random volume of Doctor Stone. I like the first season. I think I'm gonna read the rest through the manga form. I might. I don't know because I forget what happened at the end of the first season, which is why I don't want to continue watching. I don't want to have to rewatch the first season considering how long that's about to take. I think I don't think there's that many episodes, but still, I don't want to have to dedicate that much time to it. But if it's really that good, I might just keep on watching it. We'll see what happens. Blade of the Immortal Volume 2 or Omnibus 2. The spines are dope. I don't really know. I don't know what to tell you. Fairy Samurai series. I'm interested in samurai. So I actually got like a samurai book, which I don't think I'm gonna show because I don't actually. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. I see it now. But I actually got a samurai book. I'm just interested in Japanese culture, I guess. But next up, we have Real. Apparently, it's a basketball series. I actually like sports manga, so this should be interesting. I actually don't have the first one, so we can't actually start reading it. But we have 2, 3, 6, and then 15. We just got all the ones that were in stock. But yeah, that's Real right there. And then we have, I guess this is a box set. I don't really know. From what I know, people don't actually like that they did this, but I actually already have some of this. It's just I'm not going to show in this video because I got this a while ago. I got them a while ago actually, but we have Attack on Titan 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm actually only missing what's in between this. So I'm missing season 1, part 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 9 through 12 on the other side right there. I think once I get season 1, part 2, and then once because I know the final season part 2 is gonna come into stock, and then once I get that, I'm gonna reread it, and then once the final season, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna try to line up the time to where once I'm finished reading it, like I'm gonna be able to get the final season part 2 one. But last up, I'm gonna show off the figures. I'm pretty sure I haven't actually done this video, but I like a lot of One Piece figures. We're just gonna add to the figures right here. We got this Odin figure right here. It looked pretty dope. Odin's like probably like one of the more interesting. I really like the One Piece side characters. I feel like that's one of my favorite parts of the whole anime or the whole manga, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. But the One Piece side characters are really interesting. Like apart from like the main group, apart from like the Straw Hats, the side characters like some of my favorite characters actually. But We got Odin right here, one of the best ones. Actually still need to open this. I still need to open all of these because I'm not about to do this right now because I just not opened them. Next up, I got this mainly because I saw it out of stock all the time, and the main character of this guy is actually pretty interesting to me. We got Denji right here from Chainsaw Man. I imagine, like I see it, as I said, it's out of stock all the time. Like with the anime coming out, I imagine it's just gonna be out of stock more. If I actually end up really liking this series, then yeah, I actually would want this. But if I don't really like the series, it's already pretty popular, so I could just sell it. So yeah, there is Denji right there in the whole Chainsaw Man thing. I mean, that's how it looks like when you put it together. It's also a pretty dope looking figure. So I was like, why not? That's a lot of my stuff that I buy is just why not. Next up, we have Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, the final season. It's my only Attack on Titan figure. I might get more. I don't really know. The figures that I see don't really look that cool though, so I have not let it fly on any of those. Last thing we have is a Naruto. I didn't know it was gonna come looking like this, but we have a Naruto figure right here. Apparently you can change it how it looks, which is kind of interesting to me. I don't know. For some reason, me personally, I don't really like figures that like have like the indentations around it. So like you can see like around it, like his like stomach or his where his zipper. You can see like where his zipper connects. Like you can see those two pieces right there. I don't really like those. But this one was cheap enough, and it's also Naruto. I really like the what it changes into, which I think I'm going to like. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put this together after this video. But yeah, that's it for those. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the box sets. All right, so before we get into the box sets, we actually have like 3 or 4 more volumes of manga that we actually have to show you. That I actually have to show you guys. So first, we have a girl from the other side. I saw a video. I don't actually don't remember what this is about. Like a lot of these series, but I saw a video. They were pretty persuasive with their whole whatever it is, their whole sell in this series or the whole synopsis. This is the samurai series, the samurai book I was just now talking about, the whole vagabond thing. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to read this. It has words. Has a lot of words. Obviously, all these has words. Next, we have Dead Man Wonderland. I was watching the anime for this, but I heard it didn't finish like what the manga was, so I stopped watching it, and I'm just going to get the manga instead. So, Dead Man Wonderland, Volume 1. I already have Volume 2, and I think I have Volume 13. That was the only ones in stock. And then, lastly, we have Blom. I heard people call it Blom. Is it Blom or is it Blame? It looks like Blame to me, so I'm gonna call it Blame until somebody corrects me. But we have Blame right here, Master Edition. I guess I don't really know anything about this series. As I said, like I bought this like I don't think you guys understand. I bought this like a month ago, and like yeah, it took a while to ship, and various other things happened, and I was waiting for all this to come at the same time so I can show you guys for this first ever. Now this is the first ever video I'm recording, but Blom right here. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what the heck she's sitting on right there, but yeah. Moving on to the box sets, which might be the most interesting part of this video. So the One Piece box set 4 came back in stock. Now I'm only missing box set 3. Your guys actually cannot see that perfectly, but box set 4 right there of One Piece got Frankie, Law, Usopp, which I actually hate Usopp. This arc made me hate Usopp. But Luffy, Robin, my boy Zoro right there, and I think I already mentioned Frankie in the back. I already took out the plastic from this, but I actually have not seen this back before. With Luffy, hold on, let me get that in frame. We got Luffy, Sanji, and Big Mom right there, or Charlotte as she calls herself, or as she's called. But yeah, I think that people like review boxes as they open it and got Charlotte on the top right there as well as you can see. But yeah, I'm gonna put this down so you guys can see the individual volumes. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. All right, so I decided to just make some more sense to just freehand it. It wasn't like my phone was like on a selfie stick before, but we got Dressrosa to Reverie, right here. Yeah, there's all of it. Got one of my favorite side characters right there. Like I said, I really like One Piece for their side characters, but yeah, there's all of it. Now I'm just missing box set 3, and then once the one for Wano, and then whatever comes after that comes out, and I guess we'll have box set 5. But yeah, there's One Piece volumes 71 through 90 right there. As I said, I showed you guys earlier. We have the Japanese edition, volume 100. But yeah, there's One Piece right there. So continuing with the freehand method of recording, we have the Death Note box set right here. I think I left the plastic. I think I waited too long to open this because the what's the name? The plastic marking, like as you can see right here, the plastic marking is like still on it. hopefully that comes off. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Frank's like a lot of words on this. I don't know. I'm thinking that's a lot of the stuff they had like in the middle, like how to use a Death Note. This is like actually my first ever anime. I actually got my friend who introduced me to anime. Another version of this, or the same thing, or not another version, the same thing. I got him a box set because he introduced me to anime, and then he's also like put me on some manga. Yeah, volumes 1 through 12 right there, and then 13 is apparently the how to read, or yeah, how to read Death Note. I don't really understand that. We'll see. I'm not. It's not really a real priority to read this because I've already watched it. But yeah, there's the Death Note right there. I guess I'll show you guys the other sides of the box if you have not seen it already. You got the Shinigami right there, the various ones that appear in the series. And you got the back right here, my boy Ryuk, the apple lover, and we got Light right there, which you can't really see because the light was in his face. Kind of ironic, but yeah, got Light right there. But and then on the other side, yeah, the other Shinigami right there, and then the Death Note complete box set. But yeah, let's go and move on to the last box set. All right, so the last box set we have is the Akira box set. Actually, I've not watched the movie. Apparently, the movie has the same thing where it's Dead Man Wonderland. So once I heard that, I wasn't going to watch the movie. I might watch the movie once I actually read this, or if it's like the part of the. Apparently, it's like the first 2 volumes, and then after that, it's like they don't continue it. So, yeah, Akira right here, the 35th anniversary edition box set. I don't know who these characters are, so don't expect me to say their names and stuff like that. But I see some people's shows when I like watch manga collection videos. So these look pretty dope. Actually, the spines. I don't know what that is. Yeah. And then we have this on the side right here. You can't really see it because of the light right there. And then we have these dudes over here. They're on motorcycles. I don't know what happens in this series, so I can't like give you any context for what happens here. Apparently, this is falling off. Is that supposed to fall off? It's like falling off right here. I don't. Is that supposed to happen? I hope not. Or yeah, I hope that's supposed to happen because if not, then this is a faulty product. But yeah, we have this one side right here, the part that's falling off. Right here. Hopefully, it's supposed to fall off. And then yeah, I believe that's it that I have to show you guys for this box set. Yeah, it's basically the end of this video. We're ending off with the Akira, which I've never read. I don't really know anything about this series, but yeah, we got Akira right there. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you guys the series that are going to take priority for me to read first. All right, so we're back. So apparently some stuff that I actually forgot to show you guys, but yeah, we're gonna get into that right now. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because it's like mainly like a manga video, but we have this some comics I want to get. So we have I've not read that the only Batman I've read is the White Knight, and that story was amazing. So we got some more Batman. We got Old Man Logan, which I think is the one that's the movie is based on. We have Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. I don't really know anything about. I don't know anything about any of these series to be honest. I've heard of them, but I don't know anything about them. And then we have a Death in the Family right there. We got all the Batman that I saw. I was like, this seems pretty interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and move this to the side. There's actually one thing that I actually forgot to show, which I actually do not know where I put it. Hold on. So I forgot to show. I got Chainsaw Man Volume 7 and 8. I actually already had them. And they got water damage. Because as I said, like I like have a backpack that I carry around. Like you read manga on like the train to work or something like that. But like yeah, they got water damage, so I have to reorder them. So yeah, but yeah, as far as the series that are going to take priority right now, first I'm going to finish reading Dragon Ball Z, and I only have this 25, and I have 26 left. I don't know. This Buu Saga just kind of fell off for me. It's the whole like it's like the first time I actually like saw filler in this manga, which kind of pissed me off with the whole Ghost Tanks thing. I think they call themselves. But yeah, volume 25 right there. I'm almost done with this series. Pretty decent. I might do like a whole review video on it. But then next up would be this. I'm probably gonna read this directly after because it's like this happens in the Saiyan saga. So I believe it does because that looks like the picture from the Saiyan saga with the whole little. I don't know what those are called, but you got Yamcha right there, and you got Vegeta, and they got Kappa in the background. You got see his little arm right there. But yeah, this is gonna be the next thing I'm gonna read after I finish reading the what's the name, Dragon Ball Z. Next up, I'm gonna read the 5 Berserk volumes because if Berserk is really as good as people say it is, I need to get to reading it absolutely right away. And then we're going to read the I'm not sure which one. Actually, no, I know already. So I'm gonna read the Kaiju number 8. We have volume 2 and 3 that we got in this haul. So yeah, those are going to take priority next. I'm saying this stuff so I want you guys to recommend me watch the react to that. But next I believe we're gonna go into what I have of Vinland Saga. Let me just drop. I hope I didn't break anything, but Vinland Saga right there. We're gonna see how this is. I have volume 1 through 5, so I'm gonna read all of those, and then if it's really good, then I'll get the rest of it. Or if volume 1 through 3 are pretty good, then I'll get the rest of it and then continue reading on. Next would be Blood on the Tracks. I don't think there's that many words in this. So, and like the pictures, I saw like the video. I'm gonna post. I put like a what's name. I should have already done it. Put like a thumbnail of the video that I saw. But like this seems really interesting to me. It seems like a horror series without like having like a horror like antagonist, like a OP like Jason or something who just like gets back up after he like dies or something. But yeah, and then next, last, but not least, hopefully it's not least. It doesn't really, it doesn't matter if it's not least. If all these are actually good, then it doesn't really matter. But we got 20th Century Boys right here. This is volume 2. I'm gonna finish reading volume 1, and I have as you already saw, I have 2 through 5, so that will take priority next. But yeah, after that, I don't know what I'm gonna read. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have recommendations based on what you saw. I think I'm gonna list all the series in the description, assuming you didn't watch the whole video because this is a long video. I don't really expect you to watch the whole video. But yeah, shout out to you if you made it to the end of the video. If you guys did the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're probably going to do the next video. You're probably going to see if it hasn't already come out. Is the Dragon Ball Z review video. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I might do Demon Slayer because I read that first. That's actually the first manga I've read. Demon Slayer. Like I read like a read the volume 1, and then I read the box set because I read the volume 1. But yeah, 20th Century Boys right there. Those are the ones I'm going to read first. And then first thing we actually have to do is clean up this room. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the video. If you guys didn't enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.